Hi friends, welcome to Stonybrook Stamper. This is Rita Winter from Steinbach, Manitoba, Canada. I'm doing a live episode today and wish me luck. I think everything is actually set up. Nothing seems to be backwards as in the last two. So we're gonna get going here. So today we are playing with a bunch of different things. We are using the new Papaya colored cardstock for it, and some of the other cardstock or paper that I'm using is the designer paper from the butterfly bouquet I guess series. It's gorgeous paper. It's and we're using the daisy punch. This came in the mail yesterday and I'm so excited to be playing with it. It's so much fun. I think I also bought the stamp set too, and so it's gonna be lots of experimenting with it in the next week. So one of the other things that I'm using today is my favorite is Stitch So Sweetly dies. I'm using the scallop rectangle with a beautiful stitching there. I'm also using the ornate floral 3D embossing folder. It's so beautiful. I used it yesterday and it's my greatest love, I think now. It's I don't know if you can see how beautiful it is. It seems to be quite dark, so much darker in one corner. I'm just gonna see if it's gonna help moving my lamp over to this end a bit. Maybe it's just the way it's set up. I'm going to try to extend the arm of my phone holder and see what happens. And then now I need to set it up a little bit more. Hopefully I'm not making you too nauseous. Oops, with moving you around. All right, so hopefully this is a little bit better. All right, here we are. So if you can see the detailed work on this embossing folder, it's gorgeous. So that's my two of the favorite things that I'll be using. Let me show you also the stamp set that I'm not using today. Maybe we'll use it for one of the sentiments. The sentiments are friend, smile, the best moments in my life happen with you. And the last one, it's your time to shine. Isn't that beautiful? I'm looking forward to trying stamping with it. It's one of the cling stamps, so it's a rubber stamp. So that's, oh yeah, and the other thing that we're using is the ribbon. It's from the Ornate Garden ribbon combo. We're gonna use the green for this. So now you know everything that I'm using, and about an hour after the video is released, you will be able to find all the dimensions and everything for the card. You'll be able to find my contact information for Stonybrook Stamper. You will be able to find the host code for the month of May. Anything that will help you with making the card. So you don't need to take any notes right now. You can sit down and just enjoy watching the video. If you are not joining us live right now, you can watch it on the replay anytime at your convenience. And something new that I'm going to be starting as of today is anybody that shares my video and sends me a message saying they shared my video, I will send them a copy of the card absolutely for free, just as a thank you for sharing. And you can use it to bless somebody else with the card. So if you share my videos and let me know that you shared, whether through email, messenger, or here on the video below, where in the comments you say shared, and private message me with your address, I will gladly make you a card and send it on to you. So that's going to be something new. So also, if you, I would love it if you would press like, and if you would decide to follow me, so that we can learn more about making cards and be creative. I'm very passionate about it, making the cards. It has brought me so much joy in my life. Having something to do. I have not been well for a number of years, and I'm feeling better, getting some strength back, and having this has it's almost been like a mental healing for my physical healing. So it's been really good for me to get involved in this. So anybody that has watched any of my videos or commented on things, and I appreciate it so much, and thank you for being my friend for things like that. So let's start with making the card. I'm just going to sit down so I don't topple over and lose my balance, which I'm known to do. All right, so what I need is some glue, some dimensionals, and I think I'll need a glue dot. So I have that all out. I don't think I need anything else from here. So we will go on with making the card. I think we'll start with a beautiful, beautiful daisy. Let me show you how it works to punch it out. So here is the piece of papers that I've been using to punch out the daisies. It's the back end of the butterfly paper. It's such beautiful paper. Oops, I've got the ice cream cone one. That's the wrong one. I don't need that. I need the daisy one. Actually, the ice cream cone scoops would look really good with this too. Okay, I need to be careful I don't use my hand that I had carpal tunnel surgery recently. So all it takes is just to punch that out, and here's our beautiful daisy. It's that quick to get that done. Isn't that nice? So let's see. I want to burnish the ends a little bit, just to get them some movement. Oh, that was too hard. I guess I'll use the one that we just punched out. It's a good thing, I guess, we punched out. And so don't do what I did. Don't pull too hard. Not that much excitement for it. So there it is. I'll just kind of push that in, and a little bit on this one too. There. Beautiful daisies. Okay, now I'm gonna separate the two layers. Now, which one should we do? Should we do the reddish one or the yellow one on top? They both look so good. Maybe we'll do the darker one at the bottom. All right, we want to put one of these the dimensionals there. I need my pokey thing. Too bad about that daisy. That was a beautiful daisy. All right, let's put this on here. I also have a little glass bead that I found at the bottom of my scrap box, a scrapbooking box, that I thought it would work really good for this, because I didn't know how else to or what else to do, and I didn't want to stamp. I wanted to do something else with it, and I could do a couple of pearls, but when I remembered about a few of these glass beads I have, and I thought, oh, that would be perfect, and this glue will dry clear. So I used, just like we do with some regular pearls, we can color them in the color that we want to match our stuff. I took a Sharpie, a black Sharpie, and colored it on top of the light blue glass bead, and so isn't that pretty? I love the way it looks, but we'll see how it turns out. All right, so that's done. The next thing we're gonna do is decorate on the inside of the card. So this is the Papaya color paper, one of our new in colors for 2021 to 2023 year. It's called Papaya. I cut it at 5.5 and 8.5. Scored at 4 1/4. So here we go. I just want to flatten it out a bit more. And so we are gonna decorate the inside first. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. I think it's supposed to go this way. So we're just gonna glue it. Oh, that's going to be too hard for me to press that long. I'm going to use this. I guess it helps if I open it up. There's still a lot since my surgery last Friday on carpal tunnel. There's a lot of things I still can't do. Oh, now I ran out. I guess I do need to use this. That's why I have it here. Put some of these glue spots on. Yesterday when the daisy punch came, I also had some adhesives come. I just haven't unpacked everything. Had I unpacked, then I would be able to use Stampin' Up Seal, which is an awesome adhesive runner and lasts much longer than some of these other brands. All right, perfect. We're also gonna decorate it with this. Oh, I guess I should have cut this off first. All right, we'll mark it with a pencil, how long it needs to be, and then cut it. Looks straight. Let's see, did I cut it straight? Yep. So we will put some adhesive on here too. Come on. Spread it out a little bit. until recently, I have never really used the liquid adhesive for card making, but I actually really do like it. I like that I have the room to have it moved a bit, because I often put in things slightly crooked, and at least with this I can adjust it a little bit, just like now. But it doesn't give you, it gets tacky really fast, so it doesn't give you a lot of time to adjust. Oh, it's a little bit too wet, I guess, maybe. There we go. Well, my fingers get glued together. It's a very strong liquid glue. It does a great job. I love using it for making boxes. That's one of the projects we'll have to look at doing. Let that dry properly. All right, so here I'm using the butterfly bouquet sweet paper. It's called the butterfly bijou. It in spring or early spring, when the series, or I should say the series, is that what it's called? When it came out with these pieces of paper, and they're beautiful things, but they were only for the promotion of it. It's the stamp and the dies are in our new catalog, but the paper is not, because that was just a promotional thing. And I know that they sold out really quickly. People really loved the paper. It was gorgeous. I don't want to put too much of the glue on. Oh, my hands are really sticky. Did you know that if you use sanitizer on anything that you have encrusted in glue, it cleans the glue off? It's you've heard of Goo Gone. Sanitizer, I think, works even better. So we all have lots of sanitizer at home right now. So it's, if you get some on your mat, I know I cleaned my mat many times, cleaned my scissors, cleaned my hands with the sanitizer. It's great. All right, so we've got the paper. So now I'm gonna use the ribbon. Oh, I was gonna do the ribbon the other way. I was gonna do it on there, and once again I forgot. All right, how are we gonna do this? I need to think about it for a second. Okay, I know how to save that. How am I gonna do it? I'm just gonna which way I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll just put the ribbon on here with a daisy. That will be very nice too. Just wrap the ribbon around that and tie it on there. So we will do that. So we will glue this. And anytime that you have some paper that's embossed like this, it's important to use some strong glue. Some regular adhesive runner doesn't always hold it very well. It can come off easily because there's so many ridges in the paper. Then it doesn't, with a regular runner, it doesn't always grab very well. Okay, we're gonna hold it for a moment so it adheres, because we know how it is. Originally, while it's doing that, I'm gonna just talk you through what I was gonna do. I was gonna attach the ribbon to the top of that cardstock, and and then put a bow around it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tie a bow around this, and I need a little bit of help of holding the ribbon in place. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of tape in the back here. Nobody will see that, what's happening. It will be our secret. It's just a crafter's secret. And my hands are gluing to the tape. All right. And now I'm going to do the bow. I do sometimes struggle with bows. So if this takes me a little bit longer to do, please have patience. There we go. It actually wasn't that bad. Let's see if I can turn it around. Now I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and adjust it. Maybe a little bit smaller yet. I'm going to cut it and see how it looks. Oops. Come on, scissors. Gross. My best ribbon scissors, and they don't want to work. Maybe it's the way I'm holding them with my hand. Oops, everything is sticking to me now. Funny. All right. I did have a bow tied up already earlier, the cheater method, but I decided that I was gonna just try to do a real bow for you guys. And now I'm gonna use a glue dot to hold it together in one spot, so it doesn't run away on me. I need to tighten it up. Okay, there we go. There's now my daisy. And do the daisy a little bit over the ribbon, over the bow, and we'll do dimensional underneath it too. Put the ribbon under the daisy. Maybe put that ribbon underneath there too. Or maybe I'll just cut it a bit shorter, the bow. Flaps. So what do you think? How's that? Hopefully I was still on screen while I was doing all of that. So now we're gonna attach that there. We're gonna do it with dimensionals. We're really building this card up, aren't we? All right. Let's do enough dimensionals that it is gonna stick. 6 is probably good. Mess is there. So let's line this up. Which way I want to do it. Just make sure it's even every which way before I press it on. How does that look to you? There. I'm gonna stand up and see what it looks like from the top. It looks beautiful. So we would have room to put a sentiment right there for it. I was thinking, ooh, what was I thinking? Which sentiment should we use for that? We can do friend, and then the inside we can say the best moments in my life happened with you. Or we can say smile, it's your time to shine. Let's do friend, the best moments happen with you. All right, I have not prepared the, what's it called? A piece of paper for the sentiment, but I have lots of scrap around always. Oops, my spray bottle. And what color should we make the sentiment? Let's go with the basic black. That's probably the easiest to do. So, oh, did I break my case or something? So these things come, friend. These things come with labels on them, and I always forget how to do the label, but I think I might remember. So we'll try it. There is, for each label there's a cover, and it's divided in half, and there is the label. So we're gonna take this out. Hopefully you can see. Take this out and put it in there. You have to be very precise with doing this, because otherwise it's gonna come out crooked. See, there we go. And it's sticky, and that's how it is. Let's get the second one ready right away too. Okay, sentiment. See, you're learning so much today. I think I forgot one of these to take it off the other. Did I forget it? Yeah, I'll fix it later. Okay, where is the sentiment? There it is. And where is the half that breaks off? There it is. Half that comes off. And we'll put this in carefully. I can feel that it's slightly off. Oh well. I know some of the demos, they don't even put that on. So there we go. Isn't that great? All right, now for our sentiment. Oh, so sticky. So sticky. How we're gonna do, line it up here on my rubber mat. There we go. Now, what did I do? Oh, it stuck to my finger, the other sentiment. Line it up so it's as straight as we can get it. There we go. All right, now I need scraps of paper. And I always have lots of scraps of paper. Well, I guess I just need one scrap of paper. Let's see if I have a smaller one to use. I always keep some small ones close by, so I can use them when I need them. Here's another one. Let's use that one. Alright. On the inside, we can, this bubble from the glue is still there. Okay. Alright, and I need stamping paper. I don't need my big stamping pad because these ones have already enough cushion on them from the rubber. And I like to practice, especially on a brand new stamp, to see how it works, if it's inked up well, because sometimes. All right, it's starting to look good. Right. We're gonna line this up, have it as straight as we can have it. With my grid paper there, the grid map. Okay. Whoa. That happens to me all the time too. Sometimes I can't get the glue off me, and sometimes I can't keep it on. Okay, let's try that again, now that I dropped it. Alright, let's move this over. Let's see. I don't want to get my fingers all over it. I normally like to stamp before I attach anything, and I should have done that because there's always a chance that I'm going to be crooked or I get my fingers in. That looks good. Okay, I'll have to clean it later. Let it dry. The best moments in my life happen with you. So now for this piece of paper, for the other sentiment that says friend, does it fit on there? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. We want to have it right to the bottom. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I'm just gonna, since I don't have my cleaning stuff ready, I'm just gonna do it like this. Spray, spray, and clean it off like this. And then I'll clean it properly later after the video. There. Didn't think that I might need that. And this can be put away now. All right, how much do I need to cut that? Right there. Where's my cutter? I like those choppers that some of the ladies have, but they got them before I joined up. We got paper instead. I would really like one of those choppers. I think many of us would like that. I wish they would sell them, such many ones. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen them? They're just like those paper cutters that schools use that you just chop and down, and that would be so much fun to do. Let's see. Is it too long? Do I need to do it this way a bit? Maybe I'll take off from this end just a tiny bit too. I don't have a lot of room to play around with it. Just a little bit. And we'll take off some from this end. The reason I'm pressing on the thing is just so that, is there anything on the stamp that I can add to a little flourish here to make it look pretty? No, not really. All right, so then I will cut this off. In the beginning, nobody told me that you have to open this from the ends. So I would be tugging it out of here, and I'm amazed that I didn't break it. I guess it's very hardy. So I love using it now, but for a while I was feeling extremely frustrated. All right, so we will put a friend right there. And then, should we put it on dimensionals too? Since everything else is on dimensionals, I will do that too. All right, all we need is just 2 of them. And, or should we do it there? Should we do it there? No. Do it like this? No. We'll just do it in this corner. Put it straight. There. All right, this is the card that we created today. So it's so pretty. So it says friend, and then when you open it up, it says the best moments in my life happen with you. And one of the best moments in my life is spending some time with you. I love spending time with my kids. I love spending time with my husband, with my parents, and I love spending time with my friends and my church family. But I do love, enjoy, appreciate spending time with you, doing something that I love. Have a good day, everybody.